Get ready to match the stars. Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley. From the Black Sheep Squadron, Denise DuBarry, Richard Dawson, and Mary Wicks, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rader.
Are you all ready?
Yep.
For my first number, I will play.
Yeah.
Let's welcome our two players here, Mary Porter and Margaret Finley. Applause, applause, applause. This lady's won a bundle of money, $14,350 to be specific. And she doesn't know what she's going to do with it. Now she's being challenged by Margaret Finley, who's had her first round question, matched one of our celebrities, and then we'll get to Mary with her first round question and see how this game proceeds right after we see about this. Now let's carry on here. The other round one question. This is Mary's. Mrs. Periwinkle said.
Oh, man.
Wow! Oh, what a pleasure to see the lights. She said, "It's tough being married to old man Periwinkle. It's very tough. No matter how hard I try, I can't get a blank out of him." Mrs. Periwinkle.
No, right.
Oh, really?
Periwinkle.
Ah,
Mr. Periwinkle, as soon as she's
tough being married to old man Periwinkle. No matter how hard I try, I can't get a blank out of him.
Too bad Patty Duke isn't here to see this wonderful acting.
All right. Whatever occurs to you is perfectly all right. That's what we say. Ready, Mary Porter?
Try it.
Mrs. Periwinkle said, "It's tough being married to old man Periwinkle. No matter how hard I try, I can't get a blank out of him."
A rise out of him.
A rise out of him. You know, she looks like a little old lady. But I think she's Barbie Benton in disguise. What do you say?
Oh, I've had that experience. Sometimes you go out, you face an audience, you tell your jokes, you do your dance, they won't laugh, they won't applaud, you can't get a rise out of it.
Right. One for her. What do you say?
I love Mary Porter so much. I'm so crazy about her. I wish I'd said it. I said a drop of denture cream.
One drop of denture cream. What came to your mind, Charles?
A buck.
A buck. Can't get a buck out of him. He's a pinch penny. No matter how hard I try, I can't get a rise out of him, according to Mary. What do you say to that?
I thought Mary was a little sweeter, so I settled for a kiss.
A kiss. Okay. Close. You, sir?
Like to see Mary.
Yes, that's two for her. All right, Mary Wicks, what do you say to that?
Well, I said rise.
You said right. Okay.
I guess all we old timers think alike.
Now, Margaret Finley, here you got a little catching up to do because the score is now 3-1 in Mary Porter's favor. Would you like A or B this time?
B again, please.
B again. One person does not play. That's Richard, because you matched him in the first round. Have you heard of the latest science fiction movie? Well, let me tell you about it. Frogs from outer space invade the Earth. It's called Star Blanks.
Yeah, we got it.
Do you understand? Latest science fiction movie, Frogs from Outer Space Invade the Earth. The movie is called Star Blanks. That's the spirit. Nipsey's ready. Everybody ready there.
Nipsey is always ready.
Margaret Finley, have you heard of the latest science fiction movie?
No.
I'll tell you about it. It's Frogs from Outer Space. invade the Earth. This movie is called Star Blanks.
Warts.
Star Wars. She came up with the definitive answer.
Well, if she came up with the definitive answer, who am I to differ?
All right, Margaret, you got one. Score is now 3-2. Yes?
You know me, every once in a while I go along with the crowd.
You do. Star Wars. Yes, sir?
Oh, what a surprise.
Oh! Score is now 4-3. She's rolling along there. Let's see if she keeps on rolling. Denise DuBarry.
Wart?
Star Wars. Star Wars. And Mary.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. She's got them all. Now, Mary Porter, you know what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
The best you can do is achieve a tie, and you can do that by matching the 3 remaining celebrities you haven't matched so far. Brett, Charles, and Denise will play. Here it is. Muggsy said, "My neighborhood was so tough, it was the only place in the world where there was a back-to-school sale at the blank store." That's how tough my neighborhood was. My neighborhood was so tough.
Back-to-school sale.
My neighborhood was so tough, it was the only place in the world there was a back-to-school sale at the blank store. Ready? Okay. Muggsy said, "My neighborhood was so tough, it was the only place in the world where there was a back-to-school sale at the blank store."
The bookstore. I blew it.
The bookstore, you say?
Yeah, I blew it.
Well, that would... You said it, I didn't say it, Mary, but I think you did blow it. Score is 6-3.
See what happens when she
Got a-
gives her first clean answer in 6 days?
No, that's what happens when you get rich.
Yeah. No, she's got over $14,000, and there is a couple. There are 2 really good answers here. What do you say?
Am I the villainess?
Yep.
I want you to know, Mary, you've been a terrific contestant. We all love you. I'm serious. We think you're darling. I wish I'd said bookstore. I said gun.
Gun store would be a good one. So that means Margaret wins the game. What'd you have, Charles? All right, and Denise had hardware store. Okay, come on. Congratulations. Right there in that little blue dot. I'll get to you in a moment. Gonna shake this sweet lady's hand here.
You sure can.
And thank her for being with us. Anything you'd like to say before you go, Mary?
I'd like to say goodbye, everybody, and I love you all.
$14,350 to Mary Porter. And that's spin it off and spin a message or 2 for our viewers. Get there. Oh, yes, I'm just adjusting the cable here. And welcome Margaret Finley up to the center stage here, because this is her first game. She's got her $100, and she's going to have the super match. It's all hers now, and she could win over $5,000. Shall we go?
Yes, please.
All right. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, you write down your best answer to this oral blank. Remember, you got $500 for matching the most popular response, $250 for the second most popular answer, and $100 if you match the third answer they wrote down most frequently. Now, 3 of our 6 celebrities will give you a little help here.
Richard, please.
Heel. Robert.
Oral Roberts. Did you heal it?
Yes, it did.
Oh, it's working now. Right. A second ago, couldn't hear a word you said.
Well,
Yeah. It's amazing.
you stood on you.
Nipsey, please.
Oral hygiene.
Oral hygiene. Yes.
Brett, please.
Well, there's only one left, right? I guess I'm going to have to go for it. Oral surgery.
Okay. So now you have oral hygiene, surgery, and Roberts. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own if you wish.
Can we say what we're thinking on the air?
Well, What we say here is, you've got 3 answers. You have the option of choosing one of those, or choosing what we're after here. What you want to do is try and guess the answer that audience gave, when they wrote down their answers.
Wouldn't you like to stay as long as Mary did?
Margaret, stand on the blue dot there. We are ready for a response from you.
Oral hygiene.
Oral hygiene. What's wrong with oral hygiene? Well, listen, I think it's possible that it should be up there somewhere. It's a popular phrase, and it'll get her some money, now won't it? All right, let's find out what we've got. May we begin by revealing the $100 response. Oral surgery. That was Brett's answer, wasn't it? Oral surgery. Oral hygiene is what we want. Slide the next one, please. You got hygiene. That's it. Oral hygiene gets her $250 additional. She now has a total of $350. Oral Roberts, you think is going to be on top there?
Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts. All right, slide it, Ari. Oral Roberts is right. Now, Margaret, you're going to play for 10 times the amount you just won, or $2,000, no sneezing in the booth, please, $2,500. And you have to match one celebrity exactly in order to collect that money.
Richard, please.
Okay. Swing around and face me if you would, please, ma'am. Thank you. Here it is, worth $2,500. Good luck to Margaret. This is what it says. Blank Thieves. Thieves. Blank Thieves. Blank Thieves. Now, Margaret, give us the answer that he's given us. We give you $2,500. Isn't this fun? Nothing to it, is there? Blank Thieves.
Den of.
Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves, she says. We'll match you for $2,500. What do you say to that, Richard?
Car thieves. I
Car
saw
thieves?
the 40 thieves.
The 40 Thieves. Alabama and the 40
Den of was
Thieves.
good.
Yeah, that was a good one. There are a lot of good possibilities there. Margaret, you got $350. You're going to meet a new player now. Here comes Jess Miller. There you go. Hello, Jess.
Hello, Gene.
What do you say, Jess? You got much to say tonight?
Well, I could say a lot.
Well, tell us
we
where you're
don't
from.
have-
Let's start that way.
All right. Heron, Illinois.
Where in Illinois?
Heron, Illinois.
Heron, Illinois. Southern part of the state?
Yes.
Yeah.
About 300 miles south of Chicago.
I see. What do you do, Jess?
Retired.
What did you do?
I was a correctional officer with the Federal Bureau of Prisons.
Uh-huh.
Would you care to come out of retirement?
Maybe I better leave now.
for us, Jim?
What?
Come out of retirement for us?
That's right. He did come out of retirement for us. Looks like a peachy kid to me. We'll find out what kind of answers he's going to give in a moment or so. You ready to start playing, Jess?
I'm ready.
Okay, partner. Anything you say.
As I'll be.
You ready? I'm ready. You want A or B?
You sure you're not a little fouled up
Not
there?
A or B. Make a decision.
I'll take A.
You take A.
A.
You want A?
Just
Okay.
give me one.
All right. Hey, this is a good one for you. Just Playgirl magazine just did a special celebrity issue. It was horrible. As their male centerfold, they had a naked picture of blank. Playgirl magazine. It was a horrible sight. As their male centerfold, they had a naked picture of blank. I remember this is a round wonder. Round oneer. Ready, Jess?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Playgirl magazine just did a special celebrity issue. Celebrity issue. It was horrible. As their male centerfold, they had a naked picture of
Charles Nelson.
I have never seen Charles in the buff, but I don't think that would be such a horrible sight. What do you say to that?
Well, Charles wouldn't mind posing. He's got nothing to hide. I thought you said horrible.
It was horrible. A special celebrity issue. Those were all key words. Horrible and special celebrity issue. What?
Had a picture of King Tut.
King Tut. Well, he was a celebrated person
And
indeed.
they're talking a lot about him right now.
Right. And if you took all that linen off, it would be a horrible sight. What do you say?
I say that had a picture of that old-time favorite, Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell. Yeah, well, he wouldn't be totally naked.
Think our poor... Well, that's true, too.
That's right. Yeah.
Our sweet Charles.
Charles.
Yeah.
Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell.
Sorry, Jess.
Now, Denise, tell us, whom do you wish to malign?
Gosh, this is an awfully dangerous answer.
It is indeed.
I said Nipsey.
Nipsey. I'm sorry. Put it on.
That's all right. He's got nothing.
He ain't got nothing on him. The disrobing is not allowed. I'm sorry. There. Okay.
I'm ready to defend my rep.
All right. So you got a Nipsey. Now, Richard.
James Coco.
James Coco.
You better watch it. He's a friend of
We're
mine.
really making
friend of
enemies
mine,
here, aren't we?
Not anymore, he is.
All right, Mary.
Well, he's a very talented fellow, but I have a feeling he's built like a sparrow. Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Yes, he would be in the Don Knotts category, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So, Jess, you got the hang of it now?
I got the wrong end up there.
I see. Well, you'll get another shot at it a little bit later. Right now, we've got this for America.
Today's consolation prizes are first, a 22-piece Master Mechanic multi-drive socket set complete with fitted box exclusively from True Value hardware stores. And Pilot Razor Point and Fine Liner marker pens, extra fine and fine line pens with the sturdiness to write through carbons you'll never write so fine. And from Ventura, a jumbo wheel Pullman in dazzling jade with nylon pull strap. This energy-saving wheel-o-matic really gets you rolling. And a beach wrap, and a supply of Copper Tone, a complete selection of tandy products, one for every complexion. For the tan people know this, Copper Tone. Here's the unpredictable Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Now, let's carry on. Ready, Margaret?
Yes, sir.
Margaret is ready. Did you hear about the nearsighted fireman?
No. What about it?
Shall I tell you about it?
Yeah,
Yes,
do
of course. At the fire, instead of attaching his hose to a hydrant, he attached his hose to a blank. Operative words are nearsighted fireman. At the fire, instead of attaching his hose to a hydrant,
Nearsighted fireman.
right, he attached his hose to a blank.
I'll never smile again. Does everybody
Very
want-
good.
Excellent.
Oh.
Put it right in the slot. You're doing okay.
Thanks.
You're all right. Ready up there. Here we go. Margaret, did you hear about the nearsighted fireman? At the fire, instead of attaching his hose to a hydrant, he attached his hose to a...
I'll get it. Just
Yeah. It'll come to her.
manhole
Nearsighted.
cover.
What's that?
Manhole cover.
Manhole cover. I don't think that's going to be too good for you. There.
She's talking about nearsighted. You know what I
Right,
mean?
nearsighted.
Yeah.
You're going to hear a couple of nifty answers up here. Maybe Nipsey has one.
Yes, I have one, but I'm going to try and answer the question that you just asked. He was nearsighted.
Right.
And instead of hitching it to a hydrant, he hitched it to a dog.
To a dog. Okay. Dog was hanging around the hydrant. That's his problem. What do you
He
say?
was in the immediate area, dog.
That's 2 dogs so far. Charles?
You got to tell what kind of dog. I mean,
Oh.
It's got to be a dog that can put out a fire.
Oh, I see.
A Great Dane can.
A Great Dane. All right. Margaret said a manhole cover. He was really nearsighted. He didn't know what he was doing.
I know. I sit in mailbox, though.
Mailbox is good.
Close to a fire hydrant,
That's
don't you
right.
think?
Mailbox is good. Richard?
To a nose.
To a nose. Right. That would have been excellent.
He's talking nearsighted. Richard.
Yes.
To
What
a
are you
dog.
talking? To a dog. Mailbox, parking meter would have been another good one. So there we are at the end of round one, and neither one of you has done anything yet, but one of you will soon, I hope. Thank you very much. See you in a minute. Now listen, the next time we get together, some of these people will return and some won't, but that's show business. And I want to point out to you, these are the ones who will be returning.
David Doyle, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Elaine George, Richard Dawson, and Betty White.
You were wonderful, thank you. Join us next time for Match Game 78. Gene Weber here, goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Fritz and Bill Codman production.